Is the Canon G7X even worth your money? It depends on what you're using it for. Personally, I wouldn't use this camera for vlogging. I mean, it is very nice and portable. You can zoom in, zoom out. The audio is decent, but I have heard users talk about how it does overheat after some time. Really, I don't think the stabilization is that great. Here's a small video that I took of my fiance going down an ice slide. It's quite shaky. If you're mainly going to vlog, I would probably go for something cheaper. Or even just sticking with your phone because the stabilization on the iPhone is really great. For videography, you can use this. The quality is pretty good. But personally, I like to use the Sony ZV-E10. I love that I can switch out the lens and the quality is just great. The colors I like a little bit more than the Canon, but it's definitely up to personal preference. The main reason why I got this camera was because I was already trying to replicate the way that this one takes pictures with my old Sony a5100. My old Sony a5100 looks just like this. The body is very similar and like it was just so bulky to bring around, and I constantly had to be like changing the flash and the functions and everything in here so that it could mimic the way that a Canon looks. I will say that if you use the auto function on the Canon G7X, it will like blur out your face about 50% of the time, okay? You'd never know if your face is in focus until you actually pull up the photos on your phone or your computer and see that you're out of focus and the background is in focus. And another reason why I wanted this camera was because it's small, it's very portable. I can stick this into my bag and like, I just wanted something more compact. If I was already trying to imitate these pictures, I might as well just get the camera because it's easier to put in my bag and it already gives me the pictures that I want without me having to edit it in Lightroom afterwards when I use the Sony a5100. For me, it's worth it, but honestly, if you really can't get your hands on it, you have so many other great options. It's one of those things where it's nice to have, but you absolutely do not need it.